Hey up, it's Steve, that old Yorkshire geek, and a bit of Star Trek news for you this fine Tuesday morning, or afternoon. I don't know what time it is. Yes, it's still morning, for me anyway. Star Trek Strange New World Season 4 has started production, apparently. We haven't even seen Season 3 yet, but anyway. Never mind that. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. Sorry, I've just had a huge bowl of porridge. I couldn't eat it all, and so now I'm burping. My life. Which is why I'm not on camera, because I've probably got all porridge all in my beard. Because I'm a, as my mum would say, I'm a muckak. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. Explore the description for links for my social medias and my books and merchandise and stuff like that. Anyway, right, so Strange New World Season 4, right, so we've got this from Collider. I was notified, though, about this by my good friend, Marie, who sends me lots of little news items on Instagram, and I greatly appreciate them, but she sent me this, because I didn't know about this, so thank you, Marie. Not that she watches my videos, but anyway, never mind. So, Strange New Worlds is from Collider. Rob London reporting. Strange New Worlds, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Season 4 gets out of this universe update. I don't understand the headline, because I've read this article. For once, I've read an article, and I don't know what they mean, out of this universe update. I thought, ooh, are they going to do a storyline in Season 4 where they leave our universe and go to a multiverse or whatever, mirror universe? I don't know. It doesn't say. So I think they're just being hyperbolic. But anyway, we will read this. Here we go. Hailing frequencies are open. Star Trek Strange New Worlds is embarking on its newest mission. StarTrek.com has revealed that the 4th season of the hit Paramount Plus series is now in production. I suppose you could call it a hit. Even though Star Trek isn't the juggernaut it used to be, Strange New Worlds has appeared in the Nielsen top 10s. So I suppose you could class that as a hit. I think it's only done it a couple of times, and Picard Season 3 did as well. And I think they're the only Star Treks that have done that, of the modern variety. Anyway, I keep looking at camera, and I know I'm not on camera, but anyway, whatever. The new season kicked off with a new image of Captain Christopher Pike, Anson Mount, Spock, Ethan Peck, and Nyota Uhura, Celia Rose Gooding, now sporting a longer hairdo. I think we saw with a longer hairdo in the Season 3, clips that we've seen. I'm sure we did. It seems to have the same hairdo, I think. But anyway, on the bridge of the USS Enterprise, the series is being filmed at Toronto's Star Trek stage, which was recently vacated by fellow Trek series Starfleet Academy, which nobody asked for. It completed filming its inaugural season last month, and they're on to Season 2, even though Season 1 hasn't even aired. Been no reaction to it, but yet it's already been given a go-ahead for a Season 2. Unbelievable. And slightly unprecedented, I must admit. Usually they like to see how a series does with an audience before, announcing the second season. But generally, but not this time. The series, one of the most popular new Star Trek series on Paramount Plus. I must admit, I do like Strange New Worlds. I know a lot of people have huge problems with it, and I have problems with its, canon-altering stories and stuff like that. But I enjoy watching it. So there. Was renewed for a 4th season last year in advance of the debut of Season 3. No streaming date for Season 3 has yet been announced, but it will likely debut on the streamer sometime in 2025. I must have had a Mandela effect. I thought I'd seen somewhere like April 2025. I could be wrong. I might be thinking of something else. I know Andor is streaming on Disney Plus in April. Maybe I'm thinking of that. But I thought I'd seen April, the April date. Anyway, here's the photo from StarTrek.com. Here is, there we go, the story from StarTrek.com. It just tells us that they've started filming. There we go. And there's a bigger picture of the photo. Out of character Spock smiling. Or is he? Or is he out of character? Because he's not like proper Spock, is he? I like Ethan Peck and all that, but he's not proper Spock, is he? But there's Anson Mount. Has his hair shrunk for Season 4? I don't know, maybe. Doesn't look as massive. And it does say there on the clapperboard, Strange New Worlds. I think that does say season 4. I think it does. And there's the lovely Celia Rosegood in. I think she's got that hair in season 3. I'm sure it's like that in the clips and images we've seen. But what's going on with the shoes? Have their shoes always, or boots, should I say? Have their boots always been like that? I'd be tripping up over them. Why have they got these flanges round the ends of the boots? I've not noticed if they've always been like that, but it's very peculiar. I'd be catching them on edges of tables and chairs and stuff. Anyway, so there we go. So that's the official StarTrek.com announcement. Let's go back to Collider. Right, so taking place shortly before the events of the classic 1960s Star Trek, the original series, Strange New Worlds is set on the Enterprise as the galaxy rebuilds from a devastating Federation Klingon war, which I think were never mentioned in any other Star Trek. There's always been, conflicts with the Klingons. It was like a Cold War, wasn't it? Because that's what it was, wasn't it, with the Klingons? It was an analogy for the actual Cold War. So I don't think they ever erupted into actual war, did they? Back in the TOS era. But anyway, whatever. But it did in Discovery, didn't it? Thanks to Michael Burnham. But anyway. Or should it? I don't understand really what happened. I've said before, I actually did enjoy season 1 of Star Trek Discovery because it was new and different and stuff, and I wanted to see what was going to happen. But I don't understand why she got blamed. Well, I do understand why she got blamed. She got blamed for starting the war, but she was doing what Sarek said. Because they encountered this Klingon ship at the binary stars. I forgot the name of the system. Captain Giorgio were being all peaceful and Starfleety about it, but Burnham were curious. She had her reservations. She contacted Sarek because this was supposedly the first meeting between the Klingons and Starfleet for a long time. And she asked Sarek what the Vulcans did, why the Vulcans had never been at war with the Klingons, even though they'd interacted many times. And Sarek told her the first Klingon ship they encountered, they fired on it, and the Klingons respected that. So she was going to do that, and that's what essentially happened. She took control of I forgot the name of the ship, Shenzhou, and fired on the Klingons, and then that started the war somehow. I think it was going to start anyway, whether or not Michael Burnham did what she did or not, because I think that's what the Klingons wanted, didn't they? So I don't think it really mattered, but she got blamed anyway. I'm waffling, aren't I? Anyway, right, so let's carry on. Captain Pike, who is now aware of the cruel fate in store for him, he keeps having these, like, in Star Trek Discovery Season 2, he went to Borath, whatever, the Klingon holy planet, where they've got temples and stuff, where Kahless reappeared in TNG. In quotes, you can't see me, I'm doing quotes Kahless. He appeared there in TNG. But it turns out that they've also got time crystals, quartz, I don't know, but and Captain Pike held one, and he saw his future. He saw the accident that's going to put him in the wheelchair and turn him into that other actor who just goes boop, and boop boop. Couldn't they do any better than that for him? But anyway. So he's haunted by that. So there we go. Right, so where were we? Captain Pike, who is now aware of the cruel fate in store for him, the ship sets out to explore the galaxy. The crew includes familiar TOS characters Spock, Uhura, Christine Chapel, the Dishy Jess Bush, Dr. Mbenga, or Mbenga. Take your pick. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Babs Olasanmuken, butchering that. Apologies, Babs. Pick a different name. Siddig El Fadil did it, didn't he? He picked a different name and became Alexander Siddig. You can pick a different name. Why should I? He says. And Montgomery, Scotty Scott, Martin Quinn, as well as Una Chin Riley, Rebecca Romaine. Pike's second in command, who has departed the ship in one way or another by the time Captain Kirk takes command. Also on board are newcomers Laan Noonien Singh, the lovely Christina Chong, who's a really good singer, Erica Ortegas, Melissa Navia, and Pelia Carol Kane. I hate that character. Bring back The Andorian. No, it's not Andorian. He's Enar, isn't it? Bring him back. I forgot his bloody name now. I'm blanking. Oh, they had to kill him off, didn't they? Anyway, she's just annoying. It's just my head in. She's just playing Joker's mother from Gotham. That's all she is. Well, the same accent, anyway. The 2 seasons of the show have seen the crew encounter space pirates, get sucked into a musical, and I enjoyed that episode. I honestly did. And even meet some strange visitors from the future, which was the crossover episode with Lower Decks. Which kind of got me into Lower Decks, I must admit. I didn't like Lower Decks before, but then I saw that crossover episode and I thought, actually that was kind of fun. I'll give Lower Decks another go, and ended up falling in love with Lower Decks. So there we go. While Season 4 is now filming, Season 3 is set to be released this year. We already know that it will resolve the still dangling cliffhanger from the conclusion of Season 2, which saw the Enterprise facing an all-out attack by the hostile, reptilian Gorn aliens. Another thing that they've changed. They've changed the Gorn. They don't look like the fella that Kirk fought in Arena. They look more like, xenomorphs now, don't they? Complete with long tails. Anyway, it will also feature Killian O'Sullivan as Dr. Roger Corby, a brilliant scientist and future fiancée of Christine Chappell. And also, I can't remember in the episode, is it what a little girl's made of? The one where Kirk has a massive phallus-shaped rock. He makes robots, or he has found a way to do these alien robots. I can't remember. There were always robots, weren't there, in the original series Star Trek. That's that one anyway. And Rhys Darby in an as yet unrevealed role. Rhys Darby is the fella that can't pronounce Jumanji in the new Jumanji films. He says Jumanji for some reason. Anyway. Where were we? Season 4 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds is now in production. No release date for Season 3 or 4 has yet been announced. Stay tuned to Collider for future updates. So there we go. So we don't know when Season 3 is coming out, but yet they're off with Season 4, which is fair enough. And I think it'll get 5 seasons like Discovery. Discovery got 5 seasons, didn't it? Or was it 6? I've forgotten now. I think it was 5, wasn't it? Going to Screen Rant. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3. I thought we'd have a look what we know about Season 3. Cast, story and everything we know. Right. Anticipation is high for Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 following Season 2's nail-biting cliffhanger. Strange New Worlds Season 2's finale. Hegemony. Is that pronounced hegemony? It's like an alliance, isn't it? Or a coming together of nations, whatever. In Star Trek lore, there was the European hegemony. Or is it hegemony? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But anyway, so Captain Pike, Anson Mount, and the crew of the USS Enterprise defy Starfleet orders to rescue Captain Marie Battelle, Pike's paramour, Melanie Scrofano, and the colonists of the planet Parnassus Beta or Beta. I was going about pronunciations and giving alternatives out for some reason. Why? Don't know. People get hung up about pronunciations. I do as well, I must admit. People pronounce things differently, don't they? I should just let it slide. By the end of Strange New Worlds thrilling Season 2 finale, Lieutenant, just thought I'd throw that one in there, Noonien Singh, Christina Chong, Lieutenant Sam Kirk, Dan Janot, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Dr. Mbenga, yeah, him, Babs, my old mate Babs, and Lieutenant Ortega's Melissa Navia are captured by the Gorn, and Battelle has become a host to the terrifying alien species parasitic eggs. Another thing that they've added. I said, they've just made them like xenomorphs, haven't they? Xenomorphs. Tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. When the cast of Star Trek Strange New Worlds returns in Season 3, it will be to a very different Paramount Plus landscape. Star Trek Discovery ended with Season 5. Oh, it was Season 5, right? I couldn't remember. Passing the torch to Strange New Worlds as the flagship Star Trek series. With the franchise in a state of flux, Strange New Worlds is tasked, because remember they're doing the Skydance takeover. That's still ongoing, isn't it? Anyway, Strange New Worlds is tasked with picking up the slack left over by the ending of several long-running series, though reinforcements are coming soon. Reinforcements, Christ. Namely the forthcoming Starfleet Academy, which nobody asked for. We also got Section 31, which was bloody terrible. The worst. You can't even call it Star Trek. You can't. The worst thing with the Star Trek name slapped on it ever. Absolutely terrible. And it's coming out on, I think it's coming out on 4K and Blu-ray and all that. Is it April 29th? I think I've seen that somewhere. Who the hell's going to buy that? That will sell minuscule amounts. But yet they didn't get a 4K of Picard Season 3. That was just in Blu-ray. That was just in HD. But anyway. Strange New World Season 3 will set the tone for the next phase of the beloved sci-fi universe. Right, so latest news on Season 3. We've got some pictures. Look, there's the dishy Jess Bush as Christine Chappell. There's Anson Mount as Captain Pike. And there's Christina Chong as La'an Noonien Singh. They've not done a lot with that, really, have they? Really. I know it's been brought up, but she did encounter Khan Noonien Singh in 21st century. I can't remember where it was. Was it Toronto, Chicago, somewhere? She was on Earth somewhere, wasn't she? Because they've moved the timeline now, haven't they? The eugenics wars no longer happened in the 1990s. It's happened in the mid-21st century. So I think they're going to end up joining up in New Trek. The eugenics wars and the Third World War. That seems to be what they're doing, doesn't it? But anyway. Well, that's one of the New Guard. Terrible. God, Pellier. They're showing us a lot of Christina Chong, aren't they? Rightly so. Oh, there's Kirk. The new Kirk. He's alright as an actor. He just doesn't look anything like William Shatner. He's scrawny. William Shatner's like a beefy, burly man, wasn't he? Even back then. Even back in the 60s. But he's just thin, I think he is, isn't he? Look, his neck there. William Shatner had snapped like a twig, wouldn't he? Anyway. And there's Spock, Ethan Peck. We've got lipstick on. They all look like they've got lipstick on, don't they? Anyway, and there's the lovely Rebecca Romijn, probably best known as Mystique in the proper X-Men films. As the wait continues for the third season of the original series era Trek show, the latest news finds the Strange New Worlds composer teasing new genres. In Season 3, composer Namid Melamad, or Melumad, pronunciations, spoke openly about what's coming in the newest set of episodes. I should just read everything just in a different pronunciation, shouldn't I? Including Thate, Strange New World. I should just do that, shouldn't I? Just confuse everybody. Sorry, I'm in that sort of a mood today. Including that Strange New Worlds will continue to push boundaries by exploring new genres previously unseen in the Star Trek franchise. Very done. While revealing that there won't be another musical episode, everybody's sigh of relief, but I enjoyed that episode, I honestly did. And I don't know what everybody were getting angry for. It was because of the Klingons, wasn't it? The Klingons doing the K-pop thing. I didn't mind it, because they couldn't help it. Nobody could help it, because it were another universe where that happened, seeping into ours and essentially taking control, wasn't it? So it's no different to the Buffy episode, in my opinion. Although the Buffy episode is better, but you know what I mean. Melamad did say there are very different genres in there. There will be surprises. Star Trek is no stranger to exploring other facets of media to great effect, and Season 2 Subspace Rhapsody was yet another in a long line of risks taken by the Paramount Plus era of Trek. Though it was somewhat divisive, although I liked it. It shows a clear path forward for Strange New Worlds as it tries to set itself apart from 60 years of Star Trek TV and movies. Read Melamad's full comments here. There's not another musical episode, but it's my favourite season. I have a very high bar for Star Trek and I really enjoyed it. There are very different genres in there. There will be surprises. It's not a musical, but there are surprises. Musically, it was also very challenging. Sometimes we used a different ensemble, so maybe that's a hint for what's coming. I mean, they always think, is it the thing now where they're going to have one episode where everything changes? You know, for that episode. In the first season they had that like fantasy fairy tale episode, didn't they? Season 2 they had the musical one. So I'm guessing Season 3 will have one where it it all happens again. Star Trek Strange New Worlds received an early Season 4 renewal from Paramount Plus. Strange New Worlds Season 4 won't film back-to-back like Strange New Worlds Season 1 and 2 did. Instead, Strange New Worlds Season 4 starts production in Toronto in the spring of 2025. They got that right, didn't they? So we've learned that it has begun. This projects Strange New Worlds Season 4 to premiere on Paramount Plus in 2026, which would help mark Star Trek's 60th anniversary. So have they done a special episode? We all know that William Shatner's been in talks, hasn't he, apparently? Or there's rumours of maybe he's going to pop up. So is he going to appear in Strange New Worlds Season 4? That's what I'm betting now for the 60th anniversary. I bet he does. I bet that's it. I did. My money were on the sitcom that they're doing. Or are they still doing that? Is that still going? I don't know. But my money were on that. But now hearing this, it could be Strange New Worlds Season 4. Anyway. It's too early to tell what Star Trek Strange New Worlds... By the way, this article from about a month ago. Strange New Worlds Season 4 will be about, but it's thrilling to know that more voyages of Captain Pike's Starship Enterprise are assured. There, look, she's got long hair there. Look. I knew she had. This is the one where they all become Vulcans. It's stupid. I'm not looking forward to Season 3, although I like Strange New Worlds. This episode is getting on my nerves from the clip that we've seen where they inject them with something to make them look like Vulcans, but then they all start acting like Vulcans. Acting like logical Vulcans, not like natural Vulcans. If they were just acting like natural Vulcans, the emotions would be all over. They'd be fighting each other and all that, and screaming and shouting. But no, they just become instantly logical, and it's stupid. Although Christina Chong makes an amazing looking Vulcan, I must admit. Anyway. But there you go, she's got long hair. I knew she had long hair, I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Well, that's where she's giving him these. His hair's bigger than ever in Season 3. There's Spock in some Vulcan clobber. Oh, they're all in Vulcan clobber, look. I'm not looking forward to this episode. It doesn't work on her because she's different, she's an alien. I forgot what sort of alien she is because I hate the character. But anyway, there you go. Right, so... Star Trek Strange New Worlds released its first clip from Season 3, just seen images from, at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. The humorous, I'll put that in quotes as well that you can't see, the humorous 5-minute video showcases the entire cast of Strange New Worlds as Captain Pike, Lieutenant La'an Noonien Singh, Ensign Nyota Uhura and Nurse Christine Chapel are turned into Vulcans to the chagrin of Lieutenant Spock. Because they try and make out that they're more Vulcan than Spock. I don't know how that works. I know Spock's half human, but even they're not full Vulcans because they've just been changed. It don't make sense. I hate it. The footage hails from a Strange New Worlds Season 3 episode directed by Jordan Canning, and it's a follow-up to her Vulcan comedy of manners, Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2 Episode 5, Charades, or Charades. Pronunciation again. Check out the clip below, and there's the clip. I'm not going to play it. The episode Charades wasn't a favourite of mine, I must admit. That was the one where Spock became human. So we're just laughing and enjoying food. I can't bloody remember. Below that. This is where they're doing the singing and dancing one, which I enjoyed, I must admit. Oh, look, more pictures. Live long and prosper. Proper Klingons look in Strange New Worlds. Got rid of the Discovery Klingons. There's Sam Kirk, who will go on to get killed in the original series episode Operation Annihilate. We didn't even know he'd been on the Enterprise. He served on the Enterprise before his brother, we learn in Strange New Worlds. Anyway. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 will premiere on Paramount Plus in 2025. Post-production and visual effects for Strange New Worlds Season 3's 10 episodes are underway. Furthermore, Paramount Plus will need Strange New Worlds Season 3 as the centrepiece of Star Trek in its 2025 schedule. However, this does not stop eager audience members from hoping Strange New Worlds Season 3 could split its release and drop the first episodes by the end of 2024. Hang on, when's this out? I thought it was from a month ago. When's it from? Oh yeah, well, updated January 14th, so just over a month ago. Remember it originally published? Dunno. Anyway, where were we? Mainly so that they can see the resolution of Strange New World Season 2's cliffhanger, but this is unlikely. Like I said, I've got in my head April. But like the fall or autumn slot would make more sense, wouldn't it? Because more people, the nights are drawing in the northern hemisphere. People stay in more, don't they? So, but anyway, but it's streaming, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Though the full scope of the cast of Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 remains unknown, it's confirmed that the entire Enterprise crew will be back again. Exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes footage have already confirmed major returns like that of Anson Mount as Captain Christopher Pike, and he'll be joined by Rebecca Romaine as his first officer, Una Chin Riley. Though the lives of crew members like Melissa Navias, Lieutenant Erica Ortega still hangs in the balance, they'll be back. Killian O'Sullivan has been cast as Dr. Roger Corby for Season 3, Nurse Chapel's fiancé. Some major changes are happening aboard the Enterprise in Season 3 as well, and Martin Quinn's Lieutenant Montgomery Scott is set to join the crew on a regular basis. This begins the ship's slow transition over to the Captain Kirk era, but there are still, spelled that wrong, 6 in-universe years until that is supposed to happen. That's why we didn't see Scotty in Where No Man Has Gone Before, did we? Did we know the chief engineer was then? I don't know. Oh God, we still haven't done. That's Roger Corby from the original series. As well as resolving the fate of Captain Battelle and the captured Starship Enterprise crew, Star Trek Strange New Worlds has already set up multiple storylines for Season 3. One of the biggest storylines will be the arrival of Nurse Christine Chappell's, Jess Bush's fiancé Roger Corby, which will create a new love triangle involving Lieutenant Spock, Ethan Peck. Because remember that Nurse Chapel loves Spock, as she did in the original series as well. But it were always, unreciprocated, sort of, wasn't it? Anyway, other big storylines set up in Strange New World Season 2 include Dr. M'Benga and his dark secrets from the Klingon War, the impending fatherhood of Lieutenant James T. Kirk Paul Wesley, because David Marcus is going to be born, isn't he, at some point, and Kirk's promotion to commander aboard the USS Farragut. Oh, actually, it's still Lieutenant Kirk, isn't he? USS Enterprise will have a new science lab in Strange New World Season 3. Cool. Viewers can also expect some big genre swings to follow in the footsteps of Star Trek's first ever musical episode and the animated crossover with Star Trek Lower Decks. Already announced is the Strange New World Season 3's Hollywood Murder Mystery episode, directed by Jonathan Frakes. Season 3 will also be a chance to see the young Montgomery Scott learn and grow into the USS Enterprise's legendary chief engineer. There are still at least 6 years before Captain James T. Kirk takes command of the Enterprise, giving Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 plenty of ground to cover when it returns. So there we go. So I just thought I'd cover that for Season 3. As I said, I'm not really looking forward to it because I think Alex Kurtzman's back, sticking his fingers in. He kind of let Seasons 1 and 2 do their own thing because he were busy with other things, wasn't he? That's why Picard Season 3 was better than what we'd seen, because he wasn't hands-on. He were away doing his crappy series that bombed, Man Who Fell to Earth and Clarice or whatever they were called. Them other series that were rubbish. Everything he touches turns to poo. Even Star Trek. And I think maybe he's a bit more hands-on with Season 3. I could be wrong. It could just be we've still got the original showrunners, and he's just counted as an executive producer, but I think he is a bit more hands-on, sticking his nose in. But I could be wrong, and I probably am. I just don't like Alex Kurtzman. I don't think anybody likes Alex Kurtzman because he's the angel of death. But anyway, so right, we'll leave it there. We will leave it there. So thanks for watching, wherever you are. Look after each other, and until next time. Here comes the big thumbs up. Are you ready? I'll say they. Yorkshire geek with stories.